Welcome back, guys. So today I was going to install the canards and my splitter, and as you guys can see, I have the APR canards already on there, and I actually really like them. They're pretty subtle, they're carbon, they look good, they match the wing, so it kind of ties everything together. But I did get the Aeroflow canards quite a while ago with the splitter, and when I was going to install them, so I ended up getting these, the boomerang,
Nice.
like Crocodile Dundee shirt right here. And just looking at them, the more I just look at it, I don't know. What do you guys think? Something like that is how, obviously not like that exactly, but they're just big, and I don't know if I want to go that extreme. I'm all over the place, to be honest with you. I was just kind of posting this to see what you guys particularly thought. I am going to put the splitter on though, because I do really like how this version 1 splitter goes. I think it'll tie in super nice with the canards that are on there, so that's going to be a given. But it's these things that I'm not too sure about. Go ahead and comment below and let me know what you guys think. Let's take a vote, and if we should put these on or just keep the APR so it matches the APR wing. So is a Protune worth it? I kind of have two different answers for you. I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna say no, so it's gonna be kind of confusing. Let's start with the no and why I say no. So I don't believe a Protune is gonna be beneficial for you unless you actually are going to do upgrades on the WRX and actually enjoy it. Do a lot of bolt-ons, maybe particularly drag it, I don't know, take it to the track, stuff like that. There's really, because Protunes aren't cheap, and there's a lot of off-the-shelf, tuning maps out there, and there's also a lot of e-tunes and a lot of people that are willing to do it for a really affordable price. So even if you are, I guess, going to do bolt-ons and maximize the horsepower on your WRX as much as you think you can safely, a Protune isn't necessarily 100% required. I guess that's why it's the no answer. So, and I guess on the no also, because budget is what's going to come up, because budget-wise also, a Protune I want to say is up in the $700 range or so, and getting an e-tune I believe is around the $200 to $250, maybe $300 or so. So that's kind of another little thing that might matter to you. On the other no's, I don't know, I can't really think of too many other things. This is kind of just going off the top of my head right now, to be honest with you. Started to take a cruise because, like you saw earlier, I had other plans in my head. But I guess if you are really settled on getting a Protune, well, let me tell you about my experience. So what I was doing was essentially putting bolt-ons on the car on a stock car, and then I got the Cobb, and I did just the stage 1 California 91 octane, nothing really special. I did another video on that one and actually kind of like the stock tune a little bit better because it's more just a blast of the turbo rather than more of a linear action. So that's the difference. Now, when it came to getting the Protune in my head, I started adding quite a few parts. So what I was doing was I was actually adding, I had the Avio intercooler, I added the turbo inlet that was going right in front of the turbo, a K&N filter, the Remark exhaust, I have the PRL, the cat delete. So essentially the only thing in there now is just the J-pipe just by itself, and then it's a straight pipe back. And what I noticed was each time I upgraded something and I didn't modify the tune, it was kind of running a little clunky. I'm not by any means a tuning aficionado or anything like that, so I didn't know how even the readings say for this right now. I don't know what's good or bad. I just have it up there just because I can, right? So that's kind of where in my head I was like, you know what, I got to get a Protune. It's just by my gut feeling the car did not feel right. So once I took that to Tuning Technologies, they had it for about 2 days, and when I got it back, I could definitely tell the difference Not necessarily in horsepower, because I didn't make a huge gain in horsepower. Torque is really good, and the horsepower is not bad, but what happened is I could tell the reliability factor on this is way better. It just seems to run a lot smoother. The idle is just clean. It's not clunky. Actually, when I downshift and stuff, it doesn't kind of feel like a hiccup. It actually feels really smooth. And then what's the biggest thing is actually on acceleration. So I don't have any more boost spike. It, again, is just very gradual and nice. It's a very controlled motion. So to me, that feels a lot better. I don't feel bad actually mashing on it anymore. I don't like launching it because, as you guys know, if you are into Subaru WRXs, these new WRXs particularly, just kind of, I've seen so many stories on Instagram and on YouTube where people just blowing the shit out of the transmission on these, trying to launch them hard. So I'm not trying to do that. This was more just a tune, again, to keep it nice and smooth, get gradual horsepower that's fun to use, and I don't have to worry about it pretty much ever. So that's my opinion on the Protune. I know it's not a super exciting video. I wish it was a lot better. Wish it was a lot longer. But this is just my opinion, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you guys on someone who actually has gone through the motions of installing the parts and wondering if I should pay that, you know, quite a bit of money for a Protune, because the Cobb Accessport in itself is around $400 or $500. So, you know, you're already at about $1,000, $1,200 just in tuning. That's not even counting the parts going at it. So this is Mr. Robert. Thank you again so much for your guys' comments and all the love that's coming my way. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button, a little bell notification. I'll have a lot of new videos coming up. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so I just pulled up back home, and it came to me, I forgot to even bring up to you guys, that I'm gonna look into the the Cobb Flex Fuel Kit. I'm also gonna look into the Delicious Tuning Flex Fuel Kit. So I think there's gonna be something that'll be a next upgrade on the stage that I'm gonna do. But I decided I'm definitely gonna look into these Flex Fuel Kits to see if it can make those gains still on the reliability side. So that's why I'm really excited. So if you guys are interested in seeing what happens on that, so hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, because that's gonna be something that's gonna be really exciting and add some bigger numbers to this WRX.